Although South Africa, Africa's second strongest economy, has made great strides over the last few decades, essential skill shortages are a duality, both a long-time barrier to growth and the key to achieving it. In this episode, we take a closer look at how South Africa's economic sectors are working to transform the skills shortage with the help from TVET initiatives, bringing workers into the workplace. In South Africa, it's estimated that the unemployment rate stands at 30.8%, with even higher rates for youth. Like the rest of the continent, we also have a growing youth economy, with 60% of the population under 30 years old.
The vision of the Department of Higher Education and Training was to use the National Development Plan to address the targets that were set in the National Development Plan for artisan development.
We have what we call the Sector Education and Training Authority in the country called SETAs. And every year companies will say, we could not train or we could not achieve this goal because we were lacking of these skills.
South Africa has among the highest youth unemployment rates globally, with 58% of 15 to 24-year-olds not in jobs, education, or training. And in times of economic crisis, young people are the first to lose jobs and the last to gain them back.
In South Africa, we have 50 TVET colleges. From Northing point of view, we need to establish and sustain the support from government.
When you have artisans fitting in those companies, it will allow you to improve production because then we have people with skills to do job. It will allow the country to create job, meaning we can have youth entering in programs or where they can not only learn but put their skills in practice.
But the root of unemployment is not only a lack of jobs. A key underlying issue is also an inadequately educated workforce. This is where technical and vocational education and training, or TVET colleges, are working to make a difference.
The TVET college plays a big role within us youth. They're obviously here to learn and educate us.
With this, I found an umbrella, like something that can secure my futures. Finally, I can say I have a company, I have a college education that I'm currently getting, and it might lead to a permanent contract.
The Japanese government, through the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, partnered with South Africa's Department of Higher Education and Training, specifically the TVET colleges of Northlink and Tshwane South, to capacitate lecturers and students with fitting and turning skills.
Having an international partner like JICA from Japan, being a first world country and having high-tech equipment, we have the opportunity of benchmarking our training on the best in the world.
Their role has been so pivotal. When we mean so pivotal, because they can look at the hard content and say, these modules, I think it may not be relevant.
Countries like Japan, for example, focus on the automotive industry, one of the main drivers of the South African economy. To increase employment opportunities for TVET graduates, Japan cooperates with the college's capacity building for fitting and turning skills, which are indispensable to the automotive manufacturing process. And out of the 150,000 jobs created by Japanese companies operating in South Africa, many have come from the automotive sector alone.
The partnership with JICA is very important, very pivotal, and it will allow us to have a better product at the end.
It's clear that a vibrant TVET sector has a critical role to play in developing economic activity, both on a national and individual front. For job seekers at all levels, TVET colleges can transplant the skills needed to open pathways that lead to employment, especially in the sectors where skills are scarce.